So I'm so excited about this.
I know you are, Alisa.
Ariel today at West Kept Secret. Listen, it is a love-hate relationship.
I know.
You know, because you've come with me before.
I know, and I feel it.
Are you nervous?
No, I'm not. It's just, you know, I just have to remind myself that this is important to be doing.
It is, and I think we're going to have fun talking about what people can do over the holidays for, you know, fitness and diet and exercise and keeping, you know, in shape while we eat cookies.
I know. I mean, and the thing is, I really do love working out. I've done it my entire life. It's like going in there and then being like, all right, I'm really accountable.
Right. And you are held accountable here at West Kept Secret, especially with Ariel. I mean, she does not let me quit 1 second before it's time. You know, everything's timed here. I do a minute for each exercise, and oh my God. But you know what? We can get a cookie after this.
Okay, you promise?
Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
Hold on, let's high five each other.
That was a good high five too. Okay, let's go. I'll race you to the top. Gotta start now.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Bench to Bold. I'm Alisa.
And I'm Marnie.
And we are here at West Kept Secret filming live today. And we have this wonderful guest, actually my lead personal trainer here at West Kept Secret. Hey, Ariel.
Hey, I'm so excited to be here. My name's Ariel Lee, and I am the lead personal trainer at West Kept Secret. We offer group classes, personal training, and virtual personal training as well. So a lot to offer. We have a unique blend of high intensity interval training, Pilates equipment, and so much more. So we're able to really customize every workout to everyone's individual needs and preferences.
So let's just jump right in.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the workout?
No, not to the workout. Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean,
we'll
I'm cold. I'm cold, but yeah, we need to know a little bit about you. Tell us about you. Tell us all about your life and where you grew up and college and what brought you into this fitness arena.
Yeah, the fitness was actually never the original plan. But I grew up in Raleigh, and I always grew up dancing and cheering, and I was always athletic, but I was actually terrified of running specifically. I tried track and field one time, and it did not go very well. So over the years, I progressed on to going to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. And during that time, I picked up fitness coaching on the side. I started out as a bar instructor at Bar 3 in Chapel Hill. It's actually still there, which is crazy, but it's changed hands and ownership. And that was kind of how I got my feet wet in the industry. Once I got interested in doing that on the side while I pursued my degree, I decided that I wanted to go into bodybuilding and do a bodybuilding competition. Super, normal activity for a college student to do. But I hired my first personal trainer at the time, and he trains dancers almost exclusively, but trained me for a bodybuilding show. Really enjoyed working with him and learning from him as a personal trainer. And then after that, I went and got my NASM CPT certification through Chapel Hill on the side of their exercise sports science program. And I ended up doing a lot with that over the years. Eventually, I decided that I wanted to try out for pro cheer and dance teams and be in the NFL. So I moved to Charlotte in hopes of making the Carolina Panthers cheer team. And the owner of West Kept Secret was actually a Top Cats alumni. So I figured this would be a great place to really define what type of exercise I should be doing and how to coach other people to get to that pro level dance physique. And the rest is kind of history.
Great. Do you have any questions about working out?
I mean, certainly lots of questions. But Ariel, I mean, are there different, when somebody comes in for a training session, and let's just say that their body is different, and everyone's different.
Right.
Do you sit down with them and say, okay, I think for your, physical, you might want to look like that, but you're probably not going to ever get to that level. You're not 5'11" and whatever. How do you tell people, or how do you work with people to embrace their body shape but make it fit and make them healthy?
Yeah, I think so. When we have an initial session with someone, we don't work out right away. And that's something that I think is unique about West Kept, and also it's kind of a key part of how we do things and what differentiates us from other gyms and other personal trainers. We take a full hour to sit down with a person, go over pretty much what they've done in the past, exercise-wise. Sometimes that's nothing. Sometimes it's years of bodybuilding and they have the muscle mass or the base. Sometimes someone's been running for years, maybe not. We go over what they've done in the past. We've gone over kind of what their typical day in the life is of eating. And then that section comes last of like, what are your goals? What do you want to see changes in? Typically, I'll usually preface it as like, I'm 5'1". There's no way I'm going to look like Olivia Culpo. However, what can I take from her physique that I can work on, right? We know we can't spot treat fat, but what we can do is we can build muscle in certain areas. So if you're like, I really love the way that her shoulders are nice and rounded, great. We can work on delts. We can work on shoulders. If someone is here and they want to see more definition in their core, we can address that with nutrition, and we can do targeted specific core work that's going to really define those muscles and get you as close as you can to that physique as you possibly can with exercise and fitness.
Wow. And why is exercise and fitness important?
That's a great question. To me, it is important because I am usually out dancing and showing off my body all the time, but that's my why. I also want to maintain a long, healthy life and be able to do things that I love, such as running. I want to stay healthy and make sure that I'm strong enough to do that. For some people, they think exercise and nutrition is important just so that they can play and get off the ground and up with their kids. Some people might say they want to go run an ultramarathon and run 100 miles through the mountains. Whatever it is, it's going to be different for each person. But I think that's what personal training does so well for people, especially at Westkept, is that I know my knowledge base, our other trainers here have different backgrounds. We're able to address whatever that why is for that individual person.
I think like when I showed up, I'm about to be 54 years old, and I told you, I have a background in bodybuilding as well. I've been in the gym my entire life. However, I took a 10-year hiatus from the last time I competed up until, maybe I was 50. And I showed up here at Westkept Secret with you and told you, okay, I have menopause and I can barely move, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think it's important for women my age,
for sure,
for bone density, right?
Yes.
To get that muscle. Do you have those kind of conversations with your clients?
We do. And it depends. I've been lucky enough to be here long enough to have taken someone from getting ready for their wedding and then preparing for their first baby and then so on, so on. I've had several clients that I've started with and trained for years, and then they go through perimenopause, menopause, and those things change. The great thing is we're able to kind of touch base every week whenever we see each other, address how they're feeling, get them connected to our network of health professionals to do blood work, make sure everything is looking good on that end. And we're able to support and adapt the workout for any life stage and any goal, which I really love.
So let's move on to, so we know we have the holidays coming up. We all love to eat. We all love the holidays. We have Halloween, my favorite.
Yes.
Because of the candy aspect of it. But we have Thanksgiving coming, we have Christmas, we have Christmas parties. What are you telling your clients, or what do you tell your clients going through the next 3 months, October, November, December, some things that they can work on for, diet and fitness through the holidays?
Yeah.
And maybe some workouts like at home.
Yes. I think if you have bands or even just like a couple sets of dumbbells, you can really do a mean workout, whether you're low impact or you want a high intensity interval session. Whatever you have, you can make it work with or without equipment. However, I will say whatever your routine is, going into the holidays, we all know it's going to get more stressful. So just try to stick to what you got, stick to that routine, specifically for thinking about what you can do to optimize during that time. If maybe you can't get into the gym, if you're able to take like a 10-minute walk after each meal, that really does wonders for your blood sugar spikes, helps with digestion. And overall, it's just going to be great to get things moving. And that's going to keep you consistent at least 3 times a day of getting outside, walking. Maybe you're going with like friends and family as well, catching up on whatever the dinner table conversation is. And you can also focus on hydration. That's something that's super easy for us. If you're going to sit down to have a meal, drink that full 8 ounces of water before you start eating. And that's going to also make sure that you're eating because you want the fullness and not just because you're dehydrated.
Yeah.
That's a great easy tip as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cookie curls.
Yes.
Is that a good exercise?
I think so.
A water bottle.
I think so.
You can do water bottle
and
curls.
you can do that while you're on a walk,
right?
Whatever it is. Yes. I love that. Cookie curls going. I love it. I love it. Honestly,
Marnie loves her
decorating.
cookies.
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Cookies for
That's
you.
one of the many things we have in common. We
candy
both love
for
cookies.
you though.
Yeah.
Do you prefer candy over cookies?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
All day long. Tootsie Rolls. Laffy Taffy,
I love
fireballs, you know, you break your teeth, all the things.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So you want to hop into maybe a few exercises?
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys a couple things that are unique at West Cap. I know, Alisa, you're going to love a hamstring situation. So we're going to go over to the reformer.
Okay.
So we're going to come over to the end of the reformer. I'm going to have you put almost like your bra line on this pad. I'll pass you a dumbbell. You're going to put it right on those hips. And you're going to sit your hips back towards that wooden piece of the reformer and then squeeze your glutes to come up. This will be glute hamstring, which I know you love to work.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Oh, yeah.
Everything here I love to work. It's a love-hate relationship with Ariel. Trust me.
Perfect. I'm going to pass you this first. Set it like 20 to let me know if it's too easy. And then walk your feet out a little bit wider for me. Perfect. Yep. And then hips go back. Good. And then big squeeze of those glutes to come up. Stunning. Good. You should start to feel it in glutes and hamstrings.
Yep.
Right in the back of those legs.
I feel it.
I know, right?
Oh, you're going to get yours, Marnie.
I do.
You're going to have abs next. Yes.
I'm ready to run.
Yes.
Well, I'm locked in though, so I can't.
But you know what? These are so effective.
They are. And this is something
you can do at home.
You can do at home. If you have something heavy, it could even honestly be an Amazon package or like a heavy present you have under the tree. Let's talk about Christmas time.
Yeah.
And you can do this on the edge of your couch, your coffee table, edge of the stairs if you have it. Super great. And she's actively squeezing those glutes as she comes up.
Yep. And I feel it, right?
And you feel it.
From my hamstring tie-ins up to my
Ariel,
glutes.
who created all these exercises?
So some of them, right, exercises are, this is going to be a glute thrust or a hip thrust,
right.
Traditionally speaking. So pretty much anyone can do exercises like that. But our owner, Marissa West, came up with a lot of signature movements. I've helped over the years to contribute to some of our unique to West Cap movements. Almost there. Give me 5 more seconds.
Oh, yeah. See, she's
5 more seconds.
We got that minute going on.
And 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. I'm going to take that off.
I never liked the number 1 more than when I'm here.
Yes. Marnie, I'm going to have you come over. We're going to do what's called a bear crunch.
Okay.
I think I might have had you do this before, but you're going to put your elbows on the top of the reformer block, and then your knees are going to come on top of your shoulder rests. From here, you're going to squeeze your lower abs to pull those knees into the block and then take it right back out. I'm going to go ahead and help you get set up here. This will be a lower core exercise. And this is one that's based in Pilates, which we love.
So I put my elbows here.
Yes, And then you're going to tuck those toes. Yep, perfect. Walk them back. And then knees are going to go behind those shoulder rests slightly. So walk them back a little bit. Pull your knees closer to me. Behind those, behind the shoulder rests.
Like that?
Kind of. Put your knees back here. Yes. There you go.
Oh,
yep. Perfect. Yes. That way you have something to pull with. Yep.
Oh, my God.
And then toes are going to tuck, pressing the feet into the floor. Perfect. Good. And then as you're pulling this carriage into the block, you should feel your lower core light right up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Good.
Sure.
Good.
Is it lighting up?
Like a Christmas tree.
Exactly.
Yes.
I just think about all the cookies I get to eat when I'm doing
There you go. Absolutely.
afterwards.
Absolutely. Yes. And we're keeping that spine nice and tabletop. Perfect work. Good. If you wanted to work lower core at home, one of my favorite exercises is going to be a reverse crunch where you lay down. You can do it hands on the mat, or you can hold on to something like the bottom of your couch or coffee table and think about heels going up to the sky. Great lower core exercise. We have about 25 seconds. You hanging in there?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Doing great.
Ready to walk out yet.
I know. Almost there. Last 15 seconds. Doing great.
And is there a reason, like, how do you get the right number of time? Is it time or actual number of reps or what?
There's multiple ways to do it. At West Cap, last 2 and 1, perfect, relax. At West Cap Secret, we are an interval-based studio, so we do time-based intervals generally. Sometimes in personal training sessions, we'll do rep-based, but there's multiple ways to do it. You could do it either way. Not one's better than the other necessarily. We maximize time under tension, especially with Pilates-based exercises, since that's kind of the basis of how the machine was built. But let's say for like the hip thrusters, that would be a great one that you could do with a certain amount of weight and reps to measure your progress over time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, cool.
Perfect. All right. Alisa, you ready for some rope slams?
Oh, God.
No.
My favorite.
Your favorite. Okay. This is a great one to get your heart rate up. We're going to alternate these. We're going to grab both of those handles. You'll get in a nice athletic stance, knees nice and wide, and then you'll alternate. Yes. Beautiful. Good.
I think Marnie should have done these.
Oh yeah? I'm trying to give her a break.
Jump in and do a jump.
Yeah, exactly. You can hop over if you want. You can go for little
Exactly.
up and overs. This one's great for anyone that needs to be low impact but still wants that cardio blast and to shape and sculpt the arms and shoulders. It is so spicy.
This does not look like an easy workout.
It is
totally
not.
is not easy.
No, it is not. If you do have space for something like this, you are able to get ropes like this on Amazon, which is great.
Actually always complaining about my arms to her.
She has great arms.
But I hate
However,
this exercise.
yes, it burns. And it's also a great one to get that heart rate up. So if you are looking for a cardio session but don't really want to jump or run or anything like that, this is a great alternative. And if you're in a space where you want to focus on upper body, fantastic option. You got last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax.
Wow. That's hard.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think I can lift it.
Oh, yes, you can. You got it.
That exercise pisses me off.
Yeah,
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I think you should try it. I'm no longer cold.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right? Marnie, I'm going to have you come over to the bag. We're going to use our core ball. This is something that's pretty unique to Westcott. It's a 10-pound ball. So we know that. It has the handles on it. So this is great. So you can use with the bag. You're going to hit with this bottom circle. And I'm going to have you take it behind your ear almost over your shoulder. And then you're going to twist through your core and then give it a big hit to one side. We're just going to stay on one side.
Stay on one
Yes,
side.
you got it.
Oh,
Yep.
wait, which side? Wait, I'm hitting
This circle. Yep. So square up. So get square with the bag and then take it up and over the shoulder and then big hit. Yep. Widen your feet. Yep. And then really like bend and twist and then swing. Yep. Beautiful. Good. And then just go to town.
Oh, yeah, this is not easy either.
No, it's not. We'll do 30 seconds right and 30 seconds left. Not wear you out. Beautiful. Yes, you're welcome.
She'll need a nap after this.
I know.
And a cookie.
Yes. And a cookie.
I know a good bakery.
Oh, I love it. I love it. What's your favorite kind of cookie though?
I probably just chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. I love it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll take it to the other side. Beautiful.
Okay, so
Now you'll go, yep, this way, and then big hit to the side. Perfect. Anything boxing related is also great to do at home. If you don't have a bag or a ball like this, you can always grab like a 1 pound, 3 pound, or 5 pound weight and go for some jabs. You can shadow box. We love doing that as well in our group classes and in personal training. Super simple and easy that you can replicate at home anytime. Almost there. We got last 10 seconds.
I can definitely feel that like this side is not as strong
Yes.
as the other side.
Yes. And that's typical. Last 2 and 1. Good. We all have a favorite side, generally speaking.
Right.
Yes. But in personal training, we're able to really balance that out over time with exercises. We still good? You still want to keep exercising?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Alisa, we'll have you come back here. And I'm going to show you one of my favorite tricks. This is going to set up a Bulgarian split squat. But I'm going to have you sit, put one foot out straight, and then you're going to roll forward on it. And then you should be the perfect distance. Put your foot back there and go for that split squat.
Okay.
Yep, this will still be glutes, hamstrings. Perfect. Yep. And roll it forward. Stunning. And then we'll kick that foot back up there. I know, right?
Balance.
See? Yep. Beautiful. I'm going to give that to you. Perfect. We're going to send those hips back. Knees going to not pass that toe. Beautiful. Good. You can tell she was a bodybuilding competitor with the form. Yes, you can. You can tell.
Did you do these kind of workouts, Alisa, when you were training?
Split squats, probably.
Splits. Yeah, just not like this.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would do it holding 2 dumbbells, walking down a gym floor, back,
Yeah.
pick a knee up, raise it within walking, probably 2 25-pound weights on each side. I mean, one on each side.
Yeah.
So 50 pounds. And did regular RDLs.
Yeah. We do RDLs pretty often too.
Yeah,
Just
that's
to work on that
Romanian
hamstring.
deadlifts.
Yeah. Yep, we love those. Last 20 seconds and then we'll switch sides.
But you totally feel this right
Right where you're supposed to.
where you're supposed to.
Unfortunately, it goes exactly where you want it to
Yes.
go every
But
time.
your form is real. I mean, I can tell as a novice, I can still tell that like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. She has a great form. Last 2 And one. Perfect. Other side. Take a second though.
Yeah.
Perfect. Shake it out.
And it's crazy because it's cardio, it gets your heart rate up.
Yes.
I mean, I'm in cardio shape, and you can see that.
Perfect. Good. And I'm sorry.
I am out of breath a little bit.
Yes. Yeah. And that's part of doing the 1 minute versus doing reps. It kind of goes with that interval training, is that it's time under tension, and over time, if you're still working with resistance training, it will get your heart rate up for sure.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And this is my weak hamstring.
Do you want something to balance with? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. Form still looks beautiful. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Awesome.
But man, it's a workout.
It is a workout.
I feel it. I do. I'm ready for it now.
That's the great thing about coming here, is you do get the workout that you're looking for.
Yes.
Do you do group sessions?
Yes, we do offer group classes.
I gotta take a break.
Good. Yeah, about like 15 seconds, then we'll get back into it. We offer group classes. We have personal training. We also have virtual personal training as well.
So how does that work with virtual personal training?
Yeah, so you would get paired up. Our operations team would find a trainer that's available at the time that you need. And essentially, we would send you a Zoom link ahead of time, and you get on there, and we have the same similar process of the discussion session. We can help you take your own measurements to track your progress as well. But you would meet with your trainer once, twice a week, and we'd have the workout ready to go for you.
And what is the basic like a price for a group class, and how much would people pay to join a group class or a virtual class or something?
Yeah, personal training virtual is the same cost as in-person personal training for us. You do get a lot of extra support with nutrition, and then your at-home workouts that you're not doing with a trainer. So that sometimes our people that we see in person, when they travel, they'll just opt for a virtual session so that they don't have to miss that consistency in their week. And then for group classes, we offer a variety of different options for pricing. It kind of depends on what fits the person best and what their goals are, how often they plan to come, all of that good stuff. But we have class packs. We are also on Class Pass as well. So if someone did ever want to try us out, you can do that. Yeah.
And you can work out with a friend.
Yes, you can do a couple
you've come
sessions.
with me before. I've come with Kim before.
Yes.
Another girlfriend that works out with Ariel.
Yeah.
But what was good was when I was sick and could not come, you actually sent me. Sorry, I'm breathing hard.
No, you're good.
I mean,
what we'll try to do,
you actually sent me a workout for when I started feeling better to get to the gym or do at home.
Yeah.
In my own home gym.
Right. Alisa does, I know, have access to a gym at home, and then also a Lifetime Fitness as well. Some of my clients, I know that like this is when they work out and this is when they do their strength training, and at home there's really not much else that they're going to do other than body weight stuff. But depending on what that client has, if for some reason you're sick, I have a lot of people that have children or work stressful jobs that like, I can't make it. I'll always try to send a workout so that if you have time later, you can get it done.
So how many times a week does somebody need to do a real workout? I mean, obviously you want to try to walk and maintain a healthy diet and all those things, but actually like doing a workout.
It depends on the person. As far as our in-person sessions, they are an hour long, which is generally a lot for most people. Working out for an hour straight, and Alisa, I mean, as soon as you get here, you're moving and you stop right at the hour every time. As far as what we recommend for personal training, we recommend 2 sessions in, and then we'll provide a perfect workout week on the outside, which will be a mix of walking, running, some at-home workouts as well. For general fitness and just staying healthy and active on top of an active lifestyle, I would say you would want to work out more days in a week than you're not. So that's generally 4 for most people. That doesn't always have to be an hour-long workout, especially not with a trainer. We'll, as Westcap, will provide options for you to filter through and make sure you don't get bored and that you're progressing your load over time and getting better and better.
And okay, what's the workout for a professional cheerleader? What is that like?
I would say my workouts have changed over the years quite a bit. When I cheered for the Panthers, I would work out usually a group class or 2 per week. I also run marathons personally. So that was a huge part of my workout week. If anyone's a listener, and I know you've run a lot as well.
Yeah.
That kind of takes up a lot of your time. So
but you would be a good running coach for someone as well, because you do this. You just finished a big marathon, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. So, and I'll run Boston this year, which I'm so excited about.
She qualified.
I qualified for Boston, and I got in past the second cutoff. So in April, I'll be running Boston. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, for me, I would say I always had 2 ab days. There was a section there in my rookie year. If you go way back in my Instagram archives, I did like 100 sit-ups every day. And then a lot of my teammates joined in with me, which was really fun. We would be in the locker room just repping out sit-ups. And then on top of that, it was a lot of speed work and then long runs for me. Endurance was such a big component of cheering in the NFL, because in the Carolinas, it is hot outside. I mean, so hot. So you really have to get that outside cardio rather than running on a treadmill inside to get your body heat adapted and ready for whatever game day throws at you.
Yeah, I mean, so tell us about like what game day is like, what the game day experience is like, and even just taking the pom-poms and all of that stuff. I mean, what goes into that?
Yeah, so I would say our practices for Panthers were a couple times a week. It might be different now, but we would run stadiums, which was really fun, depending on the way you looked at it. It was great team bonding, I would say, to have to run around every step of the stadium. And it made you really feel a part of the game day experience. Like looking at the stands, like I have stepped foot on every single step in the Slower Bowl, and wow.
And that's a big stadium.
Right? Yes, and it's a big stadium, and it was usually, at 5 p.m. in the summer. So it was hot, but we go through a lot of practice. The palms come in a little bit later generally, I feel like, for most teams. Everyone does a little bit different, which is what makes NFL cheer so special. When I was on the team last year, I did a fantasy football situation. I had a newsletter every week, and part of it, I had a column called Cheer Chat, and I would give a history of the opposing team's cheerleaders. And it's so amazing how diverse and different traditions are across the cheer teams in the leagues. I know every team has its own history as well, but it's really cool to know that every cheer team is a little bit different.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So you're out there just cheering, and do all the girls know football, or do they teach you football if you don't know it?
Yeah, generally that's part of the audition process. Every team does it differently, of course, but generally that's usually in an interview that would come up, or the way that it was done at my time. Again, it's probably changed, but you would get asked a question right before you auditioned your final routine on the field, and you got one question only. It could be anything up to, I know one was like, name the mascot. Mine was, we have the #1 draft pick this year, Ariel. Who should we pick? And I said, great question. I know it's between these 2 people. I think it should be Bryce Young, but whoever the organization picks, so on. So you do have to have general knowledge of the league, of course, knowledge of your specific team when it was founded, and then general knowledge of the cheer team that you're auditioning for. It's super important to know who you're trying out for, and you're going to be a representative of the brand and of the team, and it's highly important to have that background.
Yeah. Was it fun?
It was so fun. Best years of my life, for sure. Yes. Loved being on the sidelines, and it was amazing. Everyone's journey to get to the sidelines is a little bit different. Some people share more about it on social medias than others. It took me several years of auditioning and working hard, and I ended up hiring a coach the year that I did make it, who had recently retired from my dream team. And she really got me to that next level, and to really get the specificities of what that specific team is looking for in a candidate. And that was really beneficial for me. I'm a coach. I believe in coaches for anything you want to do. So I'm a huge advocate that if someone's been where you want to be, like, hire them. Try to get what you can from them, because they probably have insider knowledge that you might not have thought about, or might not have recognized from the outside looking in.
Well, I love the cheerleaders. They're a huge part of the game day experience. They're a huge part of the team. They're athletes as well. I often think that they get a little bit overlooked because you're not wearing shoulder pads, although you could be with certain uniforms, but you're not wearing, heavy shoulder pads and cleats and, carrying the football. But the cheerleaders add such a huge part to the game and the fans. And I think it's, so great. I always enjoy the cheerleader part.
Yes. Yeah. And our owner, Marissa, was a cheerleader for the Carolina Panthers Top Cats, the same team that I was for. And it was even different back in her day. It's so fun hearing her stories and their conditioning workouts then. Our gym also is the official fitness sponsor for the Carolina Panthers Top Cats. So she and other members of our personal training team work directly with the girls to make sure that they're ready for game day in every way, shape, and form. A lot of our conversations are around nutrition and workouts and making sure that you're doing enough during the week to feel fueled and last through all 4 quarters. Yeah. I remember
when you have to wear pantyhose. Someone said that to me on Sunday at the game. They're like, my husband's law partner, she looks at me and she goes, are you serious that they wear pantyhose every game? They have to? I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah.
She goes, gosh, how hot that is. Because we were just sitting there burning up. I know.
Yes.
You know, and I had on a tank top and shorts.
Absolutely.
And here you are dancing, performing, you know, getting your cardio in pantyhose.
Yes.
In 85-degree weather on turf.
Yeah. Yeah. And every game is different.
And a full face of makeup.
And a full face of makeup.
And hair.
Yes. Yeah. That was always tough to get everything to stay in place. Uniform, pantyhose, the hair.
Boots. They had boots on.
Yes.
I mean, talk about sweating.
I know.
Woo.
I know.
I'm complaining about this workout.
I know. It's so funny. But yes, it's great because every game is going to be a little bit different. If you're on defense a lot, that's going to change. If you score a lot, that's going to change. If you get to do a victory dance at the end, that's going to change the demands that are asked of you. And you really have to be in the game and make sure that you have energy all the way to the end. I felt like last season, the last several games went into overtime.
Yeah. And we've had energy at home this year.
Yes.
You know, we got all of our wins at home.
It's looking good for the Panthers. It's looking good so far.
Dallas on Sunday. We're going to win.
Yes.
I feel it.
Dallas is a big game.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
So there'll be lots of cheering.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So let's wrap this up. Let's talk about where people can actually find you. Find West Kept Secret, find Ariel, find groups, sessions here at West Kept Secret, find Marissa.
Yeah. I am going to be on Instagram at ArielLee_fit. And that's ArielLee. It looks like it's Ariel, but it's Ariel Lee. So it all blurs together. To get connected to our group class schedule or our personal training operations team, you would go to westkeptsecret.co, not .com. I know there's a preface for everything. And then it will be at West Kept Secret on Instagram as well. If you DM the West Kept Instagram account, they're really responsive. So if you have any questions, that might be a great place to go as well. But general information is on our website, which is a great place to start. And our team is really great about if you want to combine group class offerings and personal training, they can create an option that's right for you. We do have some holiday promotions coming up, and we can drop those in the notes maybe after the fact.
Oh, absolutely.
But yes, we have something special for you guys. So
yeah, good.
Okay. What do people work out in?
What do you mean? In like clothing?
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you
Great
think?
question.
Like, I mean, how do people, is it like you bring your fancy work? Like, what makes the most sense for people to work out? Or it doesn't matter just as long as they're doing something?
Yeah, I mean, like to come to West Kept or just in general? In general, I would say for me, it's like whatever I feel confident in. I'm always more likely to want to work out if I like my outfit. But that being said, it doesn't particularly matter as long as you feel good and feel like you can move freely. That's the most important thing. Some people come in like a long sweatshirt and sweatpants, and some people have a cute little matching set, and some people wear shorts and leggings.
They sell clothes here.
And we do also sell clothes. Yes, that's a great point.
Super fun, cute.
Yes.
Upstairs here in the studio and downstairs, they have tons of options.
Yeah, we have a great partnership with Vestique, another local Charlotte business. Yeah. So yeah, our owner Marissa worked really hard with them to develop a line that matched our brand and worked with like the clothes that they offer. So they're super cute, great option. We have new stuff coming soon. We have our anniversary is coming up, West Kept, so we have a big party in a couple weeks. So that's very exciting. And I think I saw in my email there might be some new merch coming.
Oh, good.
So
just what I need. New
merch
for my closet.
Yeah.
It's overflowing.
You have to fill it. Yes.
Yeah. I don't even know what I got, but I forgot I got the West Kept sweatshirt, the green one.
Super cute.
Totally forgot about it. Yeah. So I was digging in a suitcase.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I got that. Yes.
So, all right, Respect the Drip. Is that Marissa's, Coach Ramil, who coached the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yes.
And he would always say, you can't drown in your own sweat.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love that.
I see Respect the Drip. I'm thinking, a sign about you can't drown in your own sweat. Might
Yes,
be
something like that.
Yes.
There was a time I know a couple years back when we opened the PT section here. It used to be out of our owner Marissa's house. She used to do it. She started the whole business out of her house, which is really impressive. But we got that sign. I think the Panthers had used it previously. But yeah, we love that. It keeps it very inspiring and lighthearted. It's a great photo op too.
It's a great photo op.
A lot of our clients do love to post about us on social media, so you might have seen some people take photos with it. And then downstairs, we also have a neon sign that says, "Are you in on it?" Which is our big West Kept tagline, because it's West Kept Secret. It's a secret. Are you in on the secret? So you want to get in on it. Who wouldn't?
Right.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yes.
I feel that I might be ready to
get in on
ready
it.
to join me again for another session?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
She'll be with me at one of my upcoming sessions every Wednesday.
Exactly.
Yes.
You don't have to lock the doors
Oh.
next time. We'll be in them.
Yeah. Me in them.
And then we'll go get cookies.
Yes.
Yeah, cookies after the fact. Where's your favorite place to get a cookie in Charlotte?
Probably Crumble.
Crumble.
Yeah, I'm giving them some props. Probably Crumble. However,
there is one right up the street, which I probably shouldn't say.
There is one right up the street.
But there is one right up the street.
There's a really good bakery right across the street.
Great Harvest, I think.
Great Harvest.
Yes.
And they, at this time of year, usually have a pumpkin or a gingerbread. And gingerbread is probably pumpkin is probably my favorite.
Well,
and they actually had
healthy, right?
Gingerbread's healthy. And they actually had them in the vault and the gallery for previous Sunday's game. And I was like, woo, my eyes went right there.
Yes.
I'm like,
pumpkin
hoarding
also
all the
this time of year. Pumpkin has so much fiber. So it's great.
And you can find it at Harris Teeter.
Yes.
So I love it.
For sure. Yeah.
All right. This was good.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you
so much for your time.
I love hearing your story. And I think, again, being a cheerleader is such an underrated activity on game day. People really don't understand the level of physicality that the women out there are doing for the fans. And
and they all have professional jobs.
Right.
Yes, most teams, that is kind of part of the deal. They expect you to either be a full-time student or have a full-time job independent. So balancing your schedule, your workouts, your nutrition, all of that is a huge part of it.
Some are married.
Some are married, some have children.
Some have children. So it's a whole thing to
I think
prioritize all the
at
stuff.
Panthers, I think this weekend with the halftime performance and everything, you saw 200 alumni out there, which is a huge thing for us. We weren't able to have an alumni performance back in 2020, which would have been our last anniversary-ish year. Mm-hmm. But what's great is it's a great place to network. Like a lot of people do with sororities and things like that to like keep your connections going, because there's probably someone, if there's a field you want to get into or you need to get a foot in the door, if you've been an NFL cheerleader and an NFL cheerleader knows, like they know how to balance the schedule and balance priorities, and it's probably going to be a good hire. So it's nice to keep in touch with everyone and really use it as a professional network as well once you are retired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
it's awesome.
Thank you for being out there.
Absolutely.
Cheering for the teams that we love and that we
absolutely.
Definitely celebrate. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was a great episode.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Ariel.
Thanks for
Alisa.
coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for tuning in for Bench to Bold. Definitely, I might take some bold steps and start working out a little bit more at all.
We got 3 months before 202026 to get it in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
so we're going to do that.
Bench to Bold. I'm Marnie.
And I'm Alisa.
And I'm Ariel.
Thank you so much. See you soon.